Today I'm going to show you how to use the CIITS PD Finder. In order to get to CIITS, first go to the Kenton County website, hover over for staff, hover over curriculum instruction, and click CIITS. If you've never logged into CIITS before, you will come right here to the first time logging into CIITS tab. Click the hyperlink and it will give you directions on how to log in. If you have logged into CIITS before, go ahead and type in your username and password. Remember, your username should be your district email address. Now that you're into CIITS, you want to go to the top tabs, find Educator Development, and then click PD Search. Once you're into the PD Search, you have different ways to find PDs. You can search by content area. You can search by grade, or you can search by keyword. In addition, you can browse all activities by looking at the calendar, seeing the in-person activities, online activities, and different resources that CIITS provides. You can also search by the standards within the PGES. If you were to hover over one of these, it will tell you what that standard is, and in parentheses it tells you how many PD sessions have been created for that given standard. The easiest thing for you to do to find an activity is to browse by in-person activities and then choose a filter. On the left-hand side are all of your filters: content area, grade, standards, like you saw before. Then down here at the bottom, it shows my institution, and you can also type in Ryland. For now, I'm just going to click my institution. And we can see that only activities within Kenton County School District has been brought up. Now I can see that I have all of the Kenton County resources. If you are trying to find something specific, or if you want to know that it is Kenton County, if you look at this code here in the middle, this will tell you a little bit about it. 291 is our county's code. That will be at the beginning of any Kenton County PDs. The second code, look at this one because it's got a really nice one, PGA, that tells you the location of the PD. The third section within the code tells you what it is. So this would be the 4th grade LDC model. And I believe the last code is which school year it is specific to. On the second page, I want you to take a look at this one because this one is Ryland specific. This 080 code, it stands for Ryland. So this is one that we will all need to record as one of our PD sessions. So go ahead and click Analyzing Map Scores. This is going to give you the specifics about the activity. So it's again going to give you that activity number that I showed you before. Over here on the right, it's going to tell you what it is, the location, the date, if it's open or closed, how many seats are available, who is facilitating. And this is also where you will click to register for this session. We can find more information, such as if it's open to anybody in the district, anybody in the state. What you'll find out through CIITS is that we have been opened up to a wide variety of PDs just by having this great resource. You're no longer restricted to just the PDs that Kenton County offers. So if you happen to be in one of those positions where a lot of the PDs that Kenton County offers doesn't really apply to you, you're able to find many more things through CIITS, a lot of online things through CIITS that you're able to register for. You just have to make sure that you have approval from administrators. So as we're scrolling down, we see some different information, such as what's going to go on during this session. You can see who to contact if you have any questions. We see that this is an in-person training. We can see who it's for, which would just be our Ryland Heights people. And we see how many credit hours we would be given if we were to complete the activity. And because this is a Kenton County activity and you are a Kenton County employee, the activity fee is 0. When you start registering for some of the PGA activities, you'll notice that there is an activity fee. That is waived for Kenton County employees. The activity fee is because our PGA is now going to be open to other users of CIITS who would like to travel to Kenton County to get our PDs. I'm going to go ahead and register for this activity. So I simply click register. And it's as simple as that. It says you are now registered for this activity. It will appear in your PD activities. We'll email you a confirmation message. If I were to want to register for other activities, I can click here. And it's going to take me back to the PDs that I had looked at previously. When I came back, it took away the filter that I had, although it does appear that they're still Kenton County, so I really don't have to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and put my filter back on, though, just to make sure that I'm not getting ones I don't want. If you notice, my results went from in the thousands down to 161 when I put that filter on. So that lets me know that there were other PDs from different districts within the search. It just showed up the Kenton County ones first. You will have time to go through and look at all the different PDs that we have available and to be able to sign up for them. Many of the PDs that are listed right now are PDs for the PGA. If you want another session with me on the page with results from 51 to 60, the QR codes, you see them everywhere, and I'll bring them into the classroom. This is the PD that I am teaching at PGA. You can see down here, since this is offered through the PGA, that the note says that the fee is $75 per day for people who are outside of Kenton County School District. If you want to find Ryland-specific activities, you can scroll to the bottom, and instead of clicking My Institutions, right here where it says Location, start typing in Ryland. And then when you click it, it's going to filter through all the activities and just find activities that say Ryland or are being held at Ryland. So for example, I registered for a few more. Let's go through the program reviews. I'll go ahead and register this, and then I'm going to show you another tab. Every time when you register for an activity, it will give you a link to go to My Activities. Alternatively, you can come back up to the Educator Development link and go to My PD Profile, and it will take you to the same place. My PD Profile is going to tell everything that you've signed up for, and it's going to give you details about those sessions. You are also able to click a box that says to add these to your unified calendar, which will be on your home page of CIITS. There are really only a few tabs on the left-hand side that you need to really look at. One is your PD overview, which just basically tells you what you've signed up for. Initiatives will be if you are in a group. Mine has the CIITS school-based coaches because that is one of the groups that I'm a part of. If you are a cluster leader for something, you will probably also enrolled in some sort of group that you'll be able to find PDs specific to that group. People are able to recommend PDs to you. As of right now, I don't have any recommendations. Activities will be the other link that you're going to want to see. Activities will show you everything that you have, whether it's completed or just being registered for. Once you have completed an activity, You're able to view your certificate. This will be especially helpful if you are doing a PD outside of our district. This would be the proof that you need to bring back to school that you've completed it. I usually open these in Adobe, and it will just simply give you your certificate that you could print out to bring to school. You're able to view your activities as a PDF. So if you needed to print out proof of what you have completed, it's right here.